Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are looking at the NBA Prizepicks plays for Wednesday, January the 11th. We have a good size slate tonight. I'll be running through these picks pretty quickly as I am running a bit behind this morning, so be prepared for like a 5-minute video. Let's get started. As always, if you enjoy the picks, appreciate it for the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. You can check out other links down in the description. So to get us started today, starting with the points and rebounds board, we're taking Buddy Hield north of 21.5 points. Now, last game, just tough night shooting for him. He shot 7 of 21. He's still getting a ton of shots off. This game, it should be a close one against the Knicks. The Pacers have played well this year. They've been a surprise team. Even if the Knicks get R.J. Barrett back, I still expect the Pacers to be firmly in this game. Now, Hield's been scoring pretty well recently, even though his shot has been off. Last game, he still gave you 21 points. Just didn't give you very many other peripheral stats. Just had one rebound when he typically was in like 5+ rebounds, but the few games before that at 6, 9, 5, and 8. Before that, going up against the Knicks, they play pretty big with Randall and Mitchell Robinson to get them started out of the gates. So you'd expect some of these other Pacers to have to crash the glass and help Miles Turner rebound, who's not even typically like a great rebounding center. So starting off with Buddy Hield north of 21.5 points, or points and rebounds. Going over to points, rebounds, and assists, like Halliburton has been firmly right around this number. Last game, he's been rebounding better recently over his last 5, so that's helped him give you a higher floor. You could go to Miles Turner instead at 24.5. You'd expect him to have to rebound this game going up against Robinson, and we know Miles Turner can give you a lot of other stats, especially blocks. It's not going to help you here unless you wanted to take his fantasy whenever that gets posted, but he's been playing more minutes. He's seen 34 minutes last game. You saw 38 against Philly. He's been doing a better job recently of staying out of heavy foul trouble. So in a matchup where you'd expect him to have to rebound better, he should get the minutes as long as he's not in foul trouble going up against a bigger New York Knicks team. I like those two better than probably Halliburton's at 33.5. Going over to the points board, we are taking CJ McCollum over 25.5 points, and he's not let me down yet since I've been taking his over on points. He comes through every single game, 34, 28, 28, 26. Not the easiest matchup going into Boston, but I don't expect Ingram to play. He didn't practice, so expect him to miss another game. Zion is still out for a while. So McCollum is just going to have the offense to himself. He's going to be able to shoot as many times as he wants. He plays big minutes, and last game, it was a blowout, so he only saw 30 minutes, but he still gave you 34 points. Typically, he'll be like 35 to 39 in close games, and even though they're shorthanded a bit, Boston, they've been surprising at times. Like, a team that lets the Thunder put up 150 without SGA, anything can happen against Boston. So, not expecting a blowout. I think the Pelicans will hopefully be able to stay in this game and lead to McCollum being a good contributor tonight. Next prop, we're going back over to points and rebounds, and we're going to a guy that's been playing well recently. It should be one of the highest scoring games of the night, and we're taking Sengun over 23.5 points and rebounds. Last 2 games, he's played 35 and 32 minutes. He's been able to close just because he's not been in foul trouble those games. Going up against Sabonis, hopefully he's able to keep his hands to himself a bit. But even in games that he can just play like 25+ minutes, he still gives you an opportunity to hit the over because he's a great rebounder. They've been going to him a little bit more. He's had 18 points scored and 20 points scored last couple of games. The matchup is just so good. It should be a very high-scoring game. Like, you can take a lot of overs in this one and probably have a great chance of them all hitting, like we saw when the Lakers played this team. And the Lakers had 3 guys score over 25. The Kings had a few guys score over their projected points, especially Fox and Sabonis in that game. So going with Sengun, going with some bigs today with Turner and Sengun. Those are 4 props. Going over to points, rebounds, and assists, back to that. Sticking with that game, you can go on the other side with Harrison Barnes, been doing really well recently, scoring at a good clip. I like him, but I'm going Keegan Murray over 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's been really good recently with the shooting. He's earned some more minutes. He typically doesn't play, a ton every game just because they have some other guys off the bench that they want to give run to, but he's been playing 26, 29, 26, 37, a couple games of 27. Recently, he's been red hot from the three-point line, shooting over 52% in his last 5 games. He gives you some rebounding opportunities, gives you, an assist here and there, and you expect all these guys to be able to score a little bit more than their season average today. just with how good of a spot it is. So that reason I'm sticking with Keegan Murray, who I did have on my DraftKings video. I like him a good amount today. And then I was thinking about doing John Collins over points and rebounds, although there is some foul trouble going up against Giannis especially. You could go to Giannis, who's in a bounce-back spot against the Hawks. Without Capella there, should have easy access to the rim at all times, especially if Collins gets into foul trouble, which you definitely could expect. You have Ja Morant in a good matchup against the Spurs. It could turn into a blowout there. If you wanted to stay with the night game, like Jalen Green's at 21.5 points. He's been a bit cold recently, except for that one game where he put up 30. So it's a little all over the place trying to figure out which one you want to go to. I'm taking Sabonis over 20.5 points. I do like the other side with Sengun over. I think Sabonis can give you over points in this matchup as well. Coming off of a tougher game for him against Orlando where he just had 12 points scored. But out of all the games tonight, this one is currently the best one that they have on Prizepicks. Once we get some injury news, you can definitely look to some other props. But I love Sabonis against the Rockets in that front court. Young, if you look at Sabonis, he hasn't played the Rockets in a bit. Last time he played them was when he was with the Pacers, but he's put up 22 in back-to-back games against them. Could look to his points and rebounds. We'll see what that number is if you didn't just want to take his points. But this one is definitely a game that you want to be looking to. Or you could even take his points, rebounds, and assists if you wanted to do that. But expect Fox to get his. I expect Sabonis to get his. Maybe Harrison Barnes takes a little step back. He's been doing really good. He put up 30 last game. So could be Sabonis' night to have a big scoring night. So that's what I got on Prizepicks today. Over 21.5 points and rebounds, Buddy Hield. Over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists, Miles Turner. Over 25.5 points, CJ McCollum. Over 23.5 points, rebounds for Sengun. Over 16.5 points, rebounds, assists, Keegan Murray. And over 20.5 points, Sabonis. Thank you for watching. Best of luck. I'll catch you all next time.